Sandwiched between Ethiopia, Eritrea and Somalia, the Republic of Djibouti is one of the driest countries on earth. The land is scorched from the searing sun. Little vegetation can flourish. For centuries, the traditional nomad tribe, the Afar, have lived in this region. But increasing drought is making the daily struggle to survive even harder.
They are leaving the bush now because we don't have enough rain because of this climate change. This area is very special because all these lakes have deposited sedimentary rocks that interest us. And we are mapping and sampling and try to see what sort of industrial mineral we have in this area.
Traveling around the country, 60-year-old geologist Abdurrahman Omahaga believes that this harsh landscape could be key to a sustainable future for the Afar nomads. He heads deep into the arid interior, unlocking the geological riches underneath the earth.
We are looking for diatomite. It can be used even for making paper and isolation.
Ancient rock formations that have a modern use today. On his latest search, Haga is joined by a group of young geologists from the University of Djibouti. They are heading close to the border with Ethiopia, to Lake Abe in the Dikil region, where Haga will collect samples of rock to send off for analysis. This area has been hit hard by the effects of climate change and hasn't seen rain for the past 2 years.
When we speak about climate change, very dangerous for the human being, I think they are the first who suffer from the nomads. We shall see in Dikil, they are now making jug garden. So this is the way to change it.
The village of Es Aila in the Dikil region is the last place to stop to get water before the desert. Es Aila was a vital lifeline for the nomads in the region as it was situated upon a natural spring. But like many places in the country, ongoing drought and dried up water wells have changed the landscape.
10, 20 years ago, there were more than 300 farms in this region. Every day, 3 or 4 trucks would leave here, full of tomatoes, onions and maize, all going to Djibouti. But today with climate change, there is no water, so the people leave. People just abandon their farms and change their way of life, and move to the city to find jobs.
Mohammed Abdulkader Musa is one of the lucky few. His family farm is of a small number that still sits on a water supply. But it wasn't easy to get to. Musa used heavy machinery to dig more than 12 meters into the earth to revive the dried up well. He is also utilizing the drip irrigation method to protect that vital resource, a first for the area. But access to this technology is not available for everyone.
It's very expensive to transport from Djibouti to Es Aila, but we are hoping that once the locals see this, they can set up their own cooperatives, which will help the farmers and encourage them to use this type of system.
Less than a hectare in size, the small farm grows a variety of crops, from maize to peppers, providing a crucial income to a handful of workers who live nearby.
I am happy that I work here and that I am earning money. There isn't much work for people around here.
Ogure Ali lives in the nearby village. He believes that the biggest problem for regional agriculture is access.
The problem is not water, it is digging for water. At the moment, we don't have machines for that.
For now, local nomads seek out any source of water. These Afar tribesmen have traveled nearly 20 kilometers to reach this watering hole. taking the time to refresh both themselves and their livestock. Life in this area is still based around this precious commodity. And this is where the landscape and Haga's research could help.
Now what interests us is this sort of rocks, clay and diatomite, these whitish materials.
15 kilometers away from Musa's farm, Haga and his team hope that they have found another solution lying in the ground.
Allez, on y va les enfants.
A solution that could end the searching.
Comme ça vous donne plus ou moins l'extension. Tu fais tout le 10 mètres sur mètre.
They get to work on testing and collecting samples of the rock.
We have to settle these people in a small village. They must have some jobs.
Like Musa, Haga hopes that whatever they discover here will change life for the neighboring Afar.
Diatomite that have less than 2% carbonate. This interests us because this could be used industrially. With this sort of deposit, it's possible to make small industry. I mean, a small factory for brick, a small factory of ceramic. So it's possible to struggle against the jobless.
This white, arid rock, of little use to many, could soon become the source of a regular income for those who live here. It is an ongoing mission for Haga, turning a stark, barren landscape into a sustainable homeland for the Afar, people who live in one of the harshest climates in the world. But Haga believes that at his next stop, Lake Abe, he may have found the solution.
Lake Abe is very special because you have a volcano there, we have a heaps of. This is junction of two rivers. We have a magma not very far in this area.